Yeah, g'day YouTubers, this is Scott here, VK5FSKS is my amateur call sign for those parties interested. Just on HDXFH's channel a few days ago, and he was having a bit of a chat about antennas. There's a few of the dogs down there. You can have a look at the dogs while I get this thing started. So yeah, just thought I'd show you a couple antennas that I've got here, Larry, and yeah. We'll start out with this 2 metre beam. Now, being an amateur operator, we work with different bandwidths than your TV thing. Your TV is probably actually a little bit higher. This is a 5 element beam, a reflector here, driven element, and then we have 3 directors, 1, 2 and 3. This is homemade. Now, your driven element is actually bent around in a funny shape. This one is about a quarter wavelength long. It's fed here on the other side, just bringing it nice and close for you, with a PL259, and we use what's called a gamma match. Now inside the gamma match here is some inner of some RG213 coax, and that sits nicely. I believe this is 5mm tube, and I've just got an end cap there to protect it from the weather. Now the idea of a gamma match is to match this connection here down to 50 ohms, which is what a lot of the impedance on the modern day radios are. Any higher you start getting odd SWRs or standing wave ratios, and that's how you blow up your finals and things like that, which is always an expensive way to do it. So that's my VHF antenna, and it works for most of 2 meters. Higher up the band for repeater use, I'll run it vertical, and lower down the band, the side band, I'll run it horizontal, and that's why you get people complaining of TVI or television interference on 2 meters, because they're relatively close to each other. And for example, I could be pointing at that guy's TV antenna, or wherever there is one. Over there we go, there's one just down on the roof over there, you probably just see it, and he could be complaining of TVI, so a matter of moving my antenna. Now the other antenna you want to look at building was an AM receiving antenna. This is my HF antenna here, coming out the tree. I'll just zoom in a little bit, not too sure if we'll be able to see where the end is. Yeah, there we are. There's the end of it there, and that comes all the way along here, all the way along here, all the way along here, and there's the feed point there. We'll just move up a little bit closer. I've just got to go up on the roof here, so I'll just be a bit careful. Again, this is a bit of a stupid antenna design. I don't know why they've done it, but this is a folded dipole where both sides are actually connected together here and here. This is your balun, again matching it down to as close as 50 ohms. That's a little bit tight, might just pull a bit of slack up there. There we are. And this, for some stupid reason, is a loading resistor, a big 50 ohm thing. I'm not entirely sure of the purpose about that. I've never really read much about these antennas. Now as you can tell, this isn't really high enough. As we climb up to the peak of the roof, it goes back down to the tree out at the front. Now even with it touching the roof like that, I still have managed to work America on 40 meters, which is about 7 megs. But this thing works great for the HF, and it also works very well as a receiving antenna. So that's my vertical up in the gum tree there. And that's pretty much the antennas I've got set up at the moment. I'm really only into HF at the moment. For the higher up bands, I merely just use a vertical inside the windowsill, which we'll show you in a later video when we show you the receiving performance of this antenna. Now along here we've got down here, down the roof a little bit, we've got my weather station, and this is an eBay job that I got, and it works pretty well. So we've got the wind direction there, the wind vane there, rain gauge here, and a highly inaccurate thermometer where that is at the moment. Number one, I'm getting a lot of reflected heat off the veranda roof here, and also it's out in the direct sun pretty much in the middle of the day, so yeah, that's the unfortunate. And there's a couple of dogs down there to keep you interested, a couple of beagles, and they're naughty, 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 naughty. And they know that I'm talking to them, so there you are. Anyway, that's a tour of the antennas again. So again, there's the HF antenna. Oops, sorry, I'm a little bit off centre frame. And at the moment laying on the roof is the 2m70, or sorry, just the 2m antenna. Down on the ground there, you may not be able to see it too well on the camera, at the end of the 6m pole, may not zoom in too well, you can just see it in the grass there, is my 2m70cm J pole, which I've not had up yet, as I've got to get some LMR 400, which I've got. I've just been too slack to get that terminated. So there's the antenna down there again. Alrighty guys, so I'm going to race off. This camera's going flat, so we'll catch you all later. And greetings to HDXFH, Aussie 50, Jay the Aussie, V8 Jagnut, and a whole lot of the other guys that I've recently subscribed to. So, and a greeting to Photonic Induction. So make sure you guys go and check out all their channels as well, and they're well worth the visit. And they're a good laugh and good fun. So if you're into geeky stuff like myself, make sure you go around and have a look at the at those channels as well. I'll pop them in the links in the in the description rather for the video. Cheers guys. VK5FSK signing.